dear Dr. Sattler. Welcome to Jurassic.
Are you freaking kidding me? Maybe not today. Why do you annoy me? What the hell? No, you're not. Yes, I am. But I am, though. You're clearly a woman. Yes, I am. Clearly not. You don't know me! Fine, I'm not Freddy. As you can tell, I am clearly the ghetto Freddy, or... Just who the hell are you? I'm Freddy! Freddy Krueger? Or the name, but since you're really not him, no. And you're gonna pay me money because you spilled my popcorn everywhere. Now I'm gonna get bugs, or I'm gonna let my dogs eat it. Review my movie. Review your movie? Well, which one? Wait, what? Well, you've got the older version, and then you got the recent new one, the 2010 edition. What's the difference? On a scale of the 2010 one got a 19% on Rotten Tomatoes, you're still gonna make me review it, aren't you? Are you kidding me? Oh my god!
Yeah, that's right. After the remake was made, another was called in just to try and remake this awful piece of shit. Not only that, but have you seen the scarring on the new Freddy's face? It looks like it's trying to pull his face back and it's hurting so much.
It's a horror to hear and a nightmare in person. This is Nightmare on Elm Street 2010 edition.
We open up to a diner where a waitress is ignoring a customer. Pretty normal, but you soon realize that it is pitch black inside and it is raining. And no one else is in there. Great. So service is just really slow, or there is one employee. The guy follows the waitress into the back to where we see pots are on fire, pigs' heads are hanging from the hooks, and body parts everywhere. So, a KFC for pigs. Then we meet our killer. Or his glove, that is. Or not. Maybe he got the jitters or something. I don't know.
Hey, it's been a while since I killed anyone. Oh yeah? How long? 32 years. 32 years? The hell have you been doing for 32 years? Making sequels. What? What? Dean. That was the weakest jump scare I have ever seen. How would you know? I've read creepypasta scarier than you. I thought we agreed to never speak of that.
Okay, that is the fakest makeup I've ever seen. So we find out that there is a girl there looking for the man. And she asks the waitress. Why she asked the waitress? I have no clue. Why the waitress knows this? I have no clue. Does everyone know who she's looking for? Probably, because nothing is already making sense in this movie. This guy, his name is Dean, and he hasn't slept for 3 days, and he's on a date with Chris. No one cares, moving on. They basically talk about how Dean is having nightmares and cannot sleep. Or he's really a teenager and that's what teenagers do. Don't fall asleep and usually watch stuff on YouTube. But then Dean starts to fall asleep and starts to go into Freddy's playhouse, with transitioning to creepy music and changing to ugly dark colors, which is a nice touch. Which, Freddy tries to kill him again, but in the real world, it looks like he's trying to kill himself. And then Chris sees this.
Dean, what are you doing?
You're not real.
Dean, stop it! Dean! Dean, stop!
Well, it is slice of him to end his character so soon. Thank you! Thank you! You've all been a wonderful audience. Thank you! Thank you! I'm here all week.
We cut to Dean's funeral and see that Chris is now a little kid. Just because the first movie did it doesn't mean you have to now, movie. And so, yeah, it doesn't make sense. Blah, blah, blah. Sadness. He was a great man. He was a great guy, even though we knew him for like only 10 minutes. Blah, blah, blah. And then we cut to the waitress lady trying to fall asleep.
You mean to tell me that the first movie had better CGI than this piece of horse crap? Hey, a lot of money went into that CGI. Guess what? The movie was much smaller and used real props. That's how they could get away with it. And much of the other stuff back in the day. Just putting CGI over something does not make it good, does not make it pretty. It has to work. Some stuff it does. And this, it clearly does not. And you put no effort into it. And now I'm sad that I'm watching it and realizing I have like 2 more hours to go of this. You were wasted. Shut up.
We see Chris climbing up to her attic to look for something, which she just finds photos, and then something a little more than what she was hoping for. Jump scare now. Now. Now.
That was the weakest jump scare I have ever seen. How would you know? I thought we agreed to never speak of that. I've read creepypasta scarier than you.
But Chris wakes up and it turns out to be a dream. Yeah, good one, guys. You really got me there. And so, all seems fair and well. Until she goes to class and finds a picture of Freddy's claw in the history books. Oh yeah, like how I'll find naked Indians and the spaghetti monster in as well. Oh, turn to page 34 for that one if you're looking there. And so, where she kind of starts to dove off, which all kids do, and she goes to Freddy's nightmare realm. Oh yeah, and he tries to kill her. She screams in the middle of class. And then that scares the crap out of everyone. Happens more than you think, actually. And we cut to Chris at home with Jessie trespassing onto her home while Chris is alone. And they both find out that they have been dreaming of the same serial killer. Chris wakes up and Freddy's there. Okay, he's gonna keep coming and going. Let's see how this ends.
2, 1. Ready or not? Here I come.
Can you do the jump scare already?
Yeah, but I killed the dog.
No one is waiting for a damn dog to be killed. And guess what? We met him for like, I don't know, 2 minutes, and boom. I have no connection with him. Just as much as I have connection with these characters in like the other movies. And...
Found you.
Freddy, can you do a favor for me and kill me?
Gladly. I'm gonna kill you, fucker. Oh.
Oh my god. Wake up!
Moving her around like a rag doll is now fucking scary. Ooh, look, a phone! Rag doll. I think I just broke everything inside that box. Oh well. Anyway, seriously, like a rag doll? Are you kidding me? Nothing is scary about that. Ooh, it can lift up in the air. You know what else lifts things in the air? Wind. You know what else can? String. Invisible string. You know, that fishing wire? Yeah. I think I got into too much detail about that. But whatever. Still, it's not scary. Can we just make this a drinking game now? I mean, I need it. On second thought, I don't think I need it. I don't think I want to go to jail today. Here it goes, second time, because fuck it. Oh, you meant chug the thing. I already made one YouTube video of that. Why the hell do I need to make a second? That was a weak burp. I'm sorry. Oh, look, I drank the other can.
Chris is killed and Jesse runs for help and goes to the girl who we seen in the beginning that was the waitress at the diner, and Jesse's taken to jail. Not questioning him for how the blood got on him or how she died, considering that he was the only one there, but you know how it works. But not like a few minutes, hours, or even days go by and Jesse is bailed out of jail, but it seems Freddy is there too. By the way, whenever one of the main characters in a horror movie is taken to a warehouse, why is it always on fire? Just wondering. And Jesse is killed. All we have left is that one waitress girl and a guy who likes her, and that's it. Aren't you supposed to wait to kill them until the end of the movie? At least Pumpkinhead waited toward the middle of the movie so he could be summoned and then start killing people.
Oh yeah, back in the olden days when we killed someone first just for the hype and then in the middle killed everyone. Yeah, but that wasn't the main character you killed. You just killed them just for the slasher hype. Now seriously, get in the corner. Oh, look it over here. We have a smartass. Get in the corner! You can come out whenever you're feeling like actually killing someone that's worth being the main character. That's Nancy. Excuse me, Mama. So. Why was your tea in the fireplace? I'm sorry. No, I'm not fucking sorry. She should have been introduced in the first minutes. And no, we had to get this stupid blonde bitch. No, we didn't get Nancy. We didn't get who we want, and now I'm fucking pissed. Roll the scene from the first movie. It's not scary anymore. I have grown numb to this. It is my time to die. Oh wait, I can't die until the end of this movie. Hey, that's rude! And I'm not stupid! You could have just killed them in the first night that you meet them. You don't have to separate them all tonight. So this way, Nancy wouldn't have to kill you like in the first one, or anyone else would have had it done in the second, third, fourth, fifth, all of them. Now really, you could do that, but no, you decided to be a bitch and decided, oh, maybe I should make him go insane first. No one cares. The psychosis, no one cares.
Do you know how long people sleep for, especially teenagers?
Yes, I do know how long teenagers sleep. I am one. They get 6 to 8 hours of sleep, and you know what? That takes less time for you to kill them, and then whatever. Most kids get about maybe 30, 20 minutes. Guess what? You could still kill them then. It's not hard. Just a little chase game. That's it.
But when Freddy faces Nancy face to face, she really isn't scared. Are they best friends? Is she underacting? Who knows? Her phone rings and Quentin tells Nancy that Jesse has died. Nancy and Quentin start looking for clues to find out who Freddy really is when they find a picture of when they were kids, and Nancy's mother comes in and tells them about Freddy, who was a gardener for the preschool and loved the kids all very much. A little too much, if you ask me. Quentin tells Nancy that she's crazy for trying to find everyone in the photo, and he actually decides to go home. Actually, his dad comes and picks him up, but whatever, he still got the fuck out of there. Nancy looks for the people online and finds out more of them are dead than what they may have thought. But during this time, Quentin is swimming and almost drowns, only to get a flashback to find out the parents actually chased Freddy and locked him up in there and killed him by burning him alive.
Well, at least nobody drowned. Oh, wait.
They go to Quentin's father, who I think is the principal, and try to make him talk about why they killed Freddy. And that was to protect them from the child molester, who took their kids to a secret place. They killed an innocent man, and the father wants them to forget Freddy never existed, even though someone would have called the police about the burning warehouse and a burnt body at the scene. And it probably would have been on the news, which I don't know why it wouldn't have been. And this just pisses off Quentin more, and he runs out. Oh, by the way, Chris is back for no real reason, like how she was the main character the first time. So Quentin and Nancy go to the pharmacist for sleeping pills when Freddy appears and tries to kill Nancy. Freddy, we can see your shadow even before you get on screen. And Freddy tries to kill Nancy, or just cuts her arm while no one comes to her aid as she screams. Quentin takes her to the hospital and he steals some medicine. Yeah, thanks. This is PG-13, teaching all the 13-year-olds how to get drugs the quickest.
This might sting a bit.
It's a funny part of it.
It's not funny.
It's a funny part of it.
Stop making fun of my movie.
Where is she?
You're lucky I'm in the corner.
So in a strange sort of way, it tried to have a lovey-dovey moment, but it didn't really go anywhere besides them talking about their favorite colors and asking why he never showed up to any of her parties. Smooth, I guess. Lovey-dovey romance is over when Freddy's in the middle of the road and Quentin swerves over into a pond. They go on foot and they go to their old preschool and break in without a key. That's always nice, even though they could have just opened a window or busted one open. Why is it in that all horror movies there's a lantern? Is it just to bug me? I think it's just to bug me. Well, as we soon further get down into the basement, we do see that Nancy finds a picture of her and Freddy doing not so nice things. And by that I mean hopscotch. Very intense hopscotch. It must be hopscotch.
He's not after
And so,
us because
she says that she will bring Freddy back into the real world. Cue the stupid saying before she actually goes into the real world, which doesn't end up going as planned.
Wake me up if you see me struggle.
Yeah, 'cause that's worked out before. And Nancy goes to sleep, but... Quentin is then cut by Freddy, and Freddy goes off to meet Nancy. Or just talk. Are you serious? Nancy stabs Freddy in the eye, and it literally does nothing, kind of like a fly landing on you. Annoying, but just swatted away and it's gone.
Excuse me again for a moment.
and he basically throws her around like a rag doll. Quentin literally stabs her in the heart with a syringe and takes Freddy with her, literally going back through the bed. It's a literal sword fight where there is just a random sword on the ground. Quentin grabs it and cuts Freddy with it for a second before he's stabbed and thrown away. So basically, it's a brawl now.
Nice try, Nancy. Now let me take a stab. Now why don't you just fucking die?
It hurts, doesn't it? It's because you're in my world now, bitch.
So that's it. His neck is slit open and he dies. She could have kicked him in the nuts and made him fall over, then stabbed him in the balls and the chest over and over. But she kind of just catches him on fire again. But this happens.
I'm just glad you're safe.
That's just like the first fucking movie that Mom had hardly anything to do with this than any other character besides Nancy. And guess what? She still dies like in the first one.
Did my movie give you nightmares?
Fuck you, you asshole. I just realized something. I just shot someone, and there's visible evidence of blood. And I could go to jail for this, and the cops have already been...
No, wait, my door! No! Wait. Yes, freedom!
What do you think did it for him? It's a she, and it's a gunshot to the head. It's as clear as day. Are you sure it's a she? What the... Did you steal the hat off of him? Her? It? Damn it. No. Hey, where's Bobby at? He's fine. Now let's go and catch that murderer. And also, I found a sweet weapon in here. You think this is the murder weapon?